Today, caught on camera. A tense confrontation in Norwalk erupts into gunfire after an armed robbery suspect is unwilling to back down. He's just robbed a liquor store, threatening employees with a gun, an act that brings deputies to a critical decision.
He's got a shotgun. Get down.
When he turns his weapon towards officers, they have only moments to respond.
We have lights. He's refusing to stop.
Oh wait, lights on going.
He's putting on the emergency lights.
Then, a suspect behind the wheel of a stolen vehicle leads police on a reckless pursuit through the busy streets of South LA. The stakes are raised when police learn the owner of the truck left a gun inside. When the suspect flees into a warehouse, chased by officers, a close quarters gun battle ensues, with innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire. As lights and sirens blare, watch these encounters unfold from the perspective of first responders. As every second counts and every decision is critical, this is Caught on Camera. January 27, 2024, 5:40 p.m. It's a calm Saturday evening in Norwalk, California, until dispatch receives a 911 call from the witness of an armed robbery happening at a liquor store on the 1100 block of Rosecrans Avenue.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling to report a robbery at a liquor store.
Do you work there?
No, I just seen it happen and he's still here.
Okay, and then what did you see happen?
He had 2 duffel bags. He was carrying a shotgun.
Surveillance video from inside the store shows the suspect wearing a red baseball cap and toting a shotgun. He is later identified as 38-year-old Lake Elsinore resident Gerald Hardcastle. Hardcastle can be seen on the video threatening employees with the gun before stuffing a duffel bag full of merchandise and money from the register. Meanwhile, LA Sheriff's deputies from the Norwalk station race to the scene. They identify a man walking out of the store who matches the description given by the 911 caller, locating him standing between the building and a row of parked cars in the rear of the parking lot of the store. Body cam video shows deputies attempting to convince Hardcastle to give up.
Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! 1033, give me the patch.
You're getting a patch stuff.
25 people going to be detained. 1 211 suspect at gunpoint. This crossing, sir?
20. You're 21 overhead.
Can I get 1 unit to come in from south of the parking lot from Rosecrans?
Yeah, Baker, Rosecrans. Down, please. And then I'll get somebody to shut down the traffic.
Hey, alright, listen up. Start walking back towards our vehicle. Keep your hands on top of your head and start walking back. Hey, come over here, give an announcement. Alright, start walking back towards us, bro.
A bystander near the scene captured this cell phone video showing another angle as deputies continue shouting commands at Hardcastle to put his hands on his head and walk towards them. He doesn't comply.
What are you doing?
As helicopters circle overhead, deputies continue giving Hardcastle commands for several minutes. He's still not complying.
Okay, you guys, all right. Hey, yeah, holster that, get a taser. All right, let's walk up.
After repeated refusals, deputies form a tactical plan to approach the suspect.
Who's got the 40? Who's got the 40? Hey! Commander! Don't freeze! Hey, let me see your hands! Hey, if you don't see his hands, shoot him with the 40. Watch out! Hey! Watch out! Keep doing your job.
As they advance, Hardcastle kneels behind a vehicle, then stands back up brandishing the shotgun, as can be seen in the bystander's video. He holds the gun over his head as deputies realize the tense standoff has just gotten more dangerous.
Hey, let's go! Got my rifle!
Keep going your downrange.
417 and a half. 998. Right there.
The following is body-worn camera video from two deputies as they approach Hardcastle's location.
Okay, hold the taser. Hey, yeah, holster that, get a taser. All right, let's walk up. Don't reach! Don't reach! Don't reach! Don't reach! Hey, let me see your hands! Hey, if you don't see his hands, shoot him with a 40. What's up?
Keep going your downrange.
417 and a half.
Tiene arma, tiene arma. Está armado. Oh, lo mataron, ya lo mataron. Lo mataron, lo mataron. Oh, man. Mataron, Eddie. Lo mataron, ya lo mataron.
Cell phone video taken by another bystander captures a different angle of the shootout, showing a clear view of Hardcastle emerging from behind the cars with the shotgun above his head while facing deputies.
He's got a shotgun. Get down.
My rifle!
When an eruption of gunfire subsides, deputies move in.
Hey, watch past my Hey! Hey, I've got AR! Grab it! Grab it! AR! Yeah, come on, let me go. Hey, come in. Hey, Chance. Stop pitching me. Drive, sir. Drive. Okay, settle down. I'm doing it. What's up, bro? What's up? Hey, just to confirm, we got all these streets locked down. We're getting handcuffs on the suspect now.
In a matter of minutes, Hardcastle is finally in custody with only a gunshot wound to his hand. At the scene, deputies recover Hardcastle's shotgun and 2 additional assault rifles, putting an end to what could have been a much more deadly encounter. Hardcastle was charged with robbery, assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer, and 3 counts of felony possession of a firearm. Following an internal investigation, as is protocol for any officer-involved shooting, it was determined the deputies acted lawfully in self-defense and defense of the public, believing that deadly force was necessary to defend against a deadly threat, a threat that was caught on camera.
He's got a shotgun. Get down.
January 19th, 2024, South Los Angeles, 2:14 p.m. Officers from LAPD Central Division spot a white Dodge pickup truck near Vermont Avenue and Manchester Boulevard that had been reported stolen earlier that morning. Making matters more tense, the owner of the truck revealed to police that a handgun had been left inside.
Can you show us following a Code 37 vehicle? There's going to be a stolen handgun inside the vehicle that was reported as well.
With an LAPD air unit now overhead and additional units on the way, the officers prepare to initiate a high-risk traffic stop. The following is footage from a dash cam inside the lead unit.
Southbound Vermont.
You want to try to light him up right now?
Let's try to light him up, yeah.
Hey, Airship, since you're up with us, we're going to try to light him up, sir.
Okay. Copy that. Control yourself southbound.
Down the field.
Yes, Missouri southbound Vermont towards the 10 freeway to our traffic stop.
33, we advise he's refusing to stop.
Oh wait, lights are
Stand
going
by.
on.
He's putting on the emergency lights.
He's putting the lights on, so we'll give him a chance to go to
Turn
Normandy.
down the 10 freeway westbound from Vermont.
He's gonna stop or not?
Wait, give it a second. He has his hazards on, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
They're still westbound on Vermont, approaching Normandy exit.
Nah. 33, we're in pursuit, westbound.
When officers realize the suspect has no intention of surrendering, they're forced into a tense pursuit. The suspect, later identified as Mario Alvarenga, refuses to yield, weaving recklessly through mid-afternoon traffic.
Air vehicle slowing down for traffic and stopped at the red light at Arlington.
No, he's taking out.
And he's squeezing between vehicles here. Still slow speed. And looks like southbound Arlington from the 10. Not a disregard. Staying on the 10 freeway at Arlington westbound and speeding up now.
With the pursuit now fully underway, KTLA 5 News helicopter Sky 5 arrives overhead as the suspect continues driving dangerously on surface streets, narrowly missing other cars and pedestrians.
Almost missed another car here.
The pursuit finally ends when the truck collides with a parked vehicle near 12th and Paloma, but Alvarenga still isn't giving up. He flees down an alley into a busy shipping facility, creating a potentially dangerous situation for bystanders inside. Police chase him into the building.
Black hat, black sweatshirt, and running inside a building, stand by in the street. 384 stops, 384 stops, 384 stops, 384, come back, 2 buildings west of you. He ran into that building, and officers ran in there. He might be coming out. 2 buildings west of you on the north side of the street.
We understand from scanner traffic now that there have been shots fired. An officer, uniformed officers reported over their radio shots fired. So who's down and who is the victim, we're not sure yet. What instigated the shooting, we're certainly not sure in downtown Los Angeles, but a shots fired call went out. We don't know whether the suspect is down or one of the officers are down.
The following is body-worn camera video from the officers involved in the incident.
Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Get on the ground! Show us your hands!
Footage shows Alvarenga produce a gun. That's when officers opened fire. The following is body-worn camera video from another officer who responded to the incident. Security video from inside the building shows the shootout unfold. Alvarenga can be seen running to the back of the facility, with officers following closely behind, guns drawn. Alvarenga turns to face them, pulling a gun from his waistband and pulling back the slide. Civilians inside the building scramble for cover as officers open fire. Alvarenga is struck by bullets, collapsing to the ground. The gunfight over in a matter of seconds. Officers move in to render aid.
I got you. If you want to holster up, I got you, man. No, right here.
Arrest team, get me an arrest team.
Don't reach. Holster up, you're gonna be arrested. Me? I got.
Go ahead.
Leave it there. Yeah, right there. Roll him over. Roll him over. Hey, if anybody's hit, I think he shot.
I didn't shoot him.
He did shoot. He's side locked. Yeah.
Let's get all right.
Paramedics arrive moments later, rushing Alvarenga to a nearby hospital, where he is listed in critical but stable condition. The handgun, a Sig Sauer P365, belongs to the victim of the earlier truck theft. Investigators discover it wasn't loaded.
You're gonna get shot! Your head!
Alvarenga was charged with brandishing a firearm at a police officer, possession of a concealed firearm, grand theft of a firearm, felony evading, and driving without the owner's consent. The incident is currently the subject of an internal investigation, following protocol for any officer-involved shooting. At San Antonio Regional Hospital in Upland, a routine Monday night took a bizarre turn when police responded to an unusual emergency. In the ceiling, hospital staff called for help after a man, believed to be under the influence of drugs, disappeared into the restroom and somehow made his way into the ceiling tiles above the emergency room. Officers quickly spotted the damage, but had to get creative to locate him. Thanks to a poll camera, they found the would-be escape artist perched on an HVAC unit, stuck under a steel beam. The man eventually admitted he couldn't free himself. Firefighters were called in and spent nearly an hour untangling the man from the wires and pipes. It was a delicate operation, but in the end, everyone made it out safely, except the ceiling. All told, the damage added up to over $5,000, and the man got a ride to jail for felony vandalism. Just goes to show, even the highest climbing criminals can't stay above the law for long.